Manufacturers are under constant pressure to do more with less. We take operational data from factories and we make it analyzable to help manufacturers to respond to unpredictability and drive more productivity.
These uncertain times have generated a rise in fraudulent behaviors. Our solutions help insurers to make better decisions and better serve their customers with more accuracy and speed.
COVID has been chaos. Nonprofits lack resources, they lack people, but technology can bridge that gap. We empower organizations to make data-driven decisions so they can advance their mission and make a difference in the world.
Healthcare providers are under incredible stress, facing burnout, nurse shortages, high administrative costs. Our goal is to remove obstacles and barriers, to deliver better patient outcomes, and how to take care of those who take care of us.
We are transforming the lives of over 10 million farmers with focus on raising their incomes, empowering them with the right insights, and providing them with an opportunity to participate in the digital economy.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to day 2 of Microsoft Inspire. I'm coming to you live from our Microsoft production studios here in Redmond, Washington, and I thought it would be a great way to give you all an inside view of how we put all of this together. This is one of the first events of its kind. We are connecting more than 30 locations from around the world so that you really get the best of both worlds, an in-person experience with your peers locally so you can plan for this great fiscal year ahead of us, across our partner ecosystem and our Microsoft professionals, and as well get consistent digital messaging so that we all come out of this event aligned on how to move forward with the greatest of our expertise and reaching our potential. This is where it all happens. The brilliant folks behind me are the magic that makes it all come to life, that connects us from around the world, and I'm really, really pleased to be able to be here with you. And I'm grateful for all of the hard work of our production studio staff to actually bring this together live for you. It's, of course, all based on Teams and the Microsoft Cloud, so we use our own technology to make sure that we're bringing the future of work to life for all of you across our partner ecosystem. I want to start my presentation today with you with a moment of gratitude. Look, this fiscal year was perhaps the best ever, and I say it that way because we really had to dig deeply to bring our best across every facet of how we work across Microsoft and our partner ecosystem to serve our customers. We were throwing a lot of curveballs this fiscal year. A lot of what we had to live through was not in our plan when we started the year, and I could not be more grateful for how our partners stood up and really persevered through all of the changes and everything that we had to operate in to really bring the best for our customers in the most challenging of times. If you think about it, partners are with us across every aspect of what we do, from how we conceive ideas with our customers, to how we inspire and design, to how we actually execute in the field and drive deals together, and then most importantly, how we help customers realize the value of our technology. Across the board, from left to right, our partners are critical to everything we do here at Microsoft, and we had really a fantastic year. We saw miraculous growth for IP co-sell with our ISVs and SaaS partners, over 35%. Amazing, amazing growth in the GSI ecosystem, over 31% growth in terms of influenced GSI revenue. And of course, our device partners brought Windows 11 to life this past year at amazing pace. We are really thrilled with the pace of Windows 11 adoption, and we couldn't have done it without our device partners. And our cloud service partners, boy, we threw a lot at you this year, through the obsolescence of open licensing, through to a new commerce experience and environment, and you all persevered and delivered at scale. So for that, I am sincerely grateful. I'm grateful for all of your hard work, all of your dedication, and all of what makes us excellent together, Microsoft and our partner ecosystem. So look, yesterday was an awesome day. We heard from Satya talking about the Microsoft Cloud and all of our solution areas and the digital imperative that we really have to rise to serve our customers more effectively. The Microsoft mission has never been more important, to empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more. Those words mean more when the times are tougher. When the times get tough, we really have to rise to help those around us succeed and reach their potential like never before. We also heard heard from Nick and Nicole, and we heard from product experts and subject matter experts. It was a fantastic day that's really meant to bring us all together to get us charged up for this year that lies ahead. Because I want to challenge you all in your thinking right up front by saying that I think this year stands to be our greatest ever. And you might be saying, gosh, Judson, how could you say that with all that's going on in the world? Look, I say that because the Microsoft Cloud is not just the most comprehensive and trusted cloud in the industry. It's the cloud that can help customers do more with less, and that's precisely what we're going to go do this fiscal year. Everything we're going to talk about at Inspire is about one common theme, and that's to empower as many customers as possible across all industries through the unique value of the Microsoft Cloud, and we bring that to life through our partner ecosystem. Today I'm going to talk to you about three things. The first thing I'm going to talk about is how we navigate these uncertain times and navigate this market that sits in front of us, because I think it's fair to say these next couple of years are not going to be like the last couple, and we need to get ready for it. The second thing I'm going to talk about is why industry solutions matter. In the time of need, customers need value delivered in the way that it matters most to them. And that's within the industry and how they operate. So we're going to talk a lot about that today. And then finally, I'm going to spend some time talking to you about our FY23 strategy and how we're investing in the business and investing in the partner ecosystem for success. So I think it's fair to say that we are living in the most uncertain times that we've experienced in the last decade, and perhaps for many of us, the entire career span that has existed across our lives. We're dealing with inflation, we're dealing with labor shortages, we're dealing with war in Europe, and we're still trying to get out of COVID. Many places in the world are still experiencing the pandemic. And it's really pretty tough out there if you think about it. But I really want to convey one message consistently throughout my dialogue with you here today, and that is that the only pathway through uncertainty is continued and accelerated innovation. Why do I believe that? Frankly, it's because of what we've lived through over the last 2 years. If you think about it, if the pandemic has taught us anything, it's that no business is 100% resilient. But businesses that are fortified with digital capability are more resilient than those that are not. And so if you think about that, it means for us that if we continue to help customers invest in technology and innovate through these uncertain times, we can ready them for the future. My challenge to you all here is to think about this as a pivot from resilience to perseverance. In my simple definition, resilience means what you do when bad things happen to you. It's how you respond and how you be nimble and face whatever may have occurred to you and bring your best, no matter what. Perseverance is something a little bit more. It's about thinking about the future. It's about preparing yourself for whatever might come and readying yourself with a forward vision. I believe that companies that are best at harnessing and wielding technology to drive their business outcomes are those that stand to be more digitally perseverant in these times ahead. And we have such an awesome opportunity across Microsoft and our partner ecosystem to serve those customers. Because the good news is that we have never been in a position like we are today to provide the kind of value we can. Again, the Microsoft Cloud is the most comprehensive, most trusted cloud, and the cloud that helps customers do less across everything we do. We're best of suite. And you and our partner ecosystem really help bring that to life for so many of our customers around the world, across every industry, across really every segment. So the challenges that persist today are really the same challenges that our customers have had over the last couple of years. Customers need to figure out how to innovate and prioritize their innovation, doing more with less. Customers have to figure out the future of work, threading the needle on employee productivity and employee satisfaction, because with the labor shortages around the world, people can still choose to work where and wherever they want to work. And companies need to create an environment where their people can be successful and enjoy the work that they do so that they can thrive in their environments. And we have the capability set to bring that to life. Look, the supply chain problems of the world have to get solved, and technology is at the core of solving those problems. And we can do it together in a way that helps our customers not only bring resiliency to their supply chains, but actually create a more sustainable future. And of course, lastly, If there's anything that hasn't slowed down right now, it's been the rise and the threat of bad actors. And we have to create a foundation for customers to operate in this digital world. So cybersecurity is on the forefront of every C-suite imperative right now. And we have to step forward and deliver this. Look, yesterday, Satya spent a lot of time talking about digital imperatives, and I think that it's really key for us to think about this as a way to enable digital perseverance. For me, these digital imperatives and technology really serving business outcomes is so core to everything we do, because we're at our best when we marry up our portfolio of intellectual property, we marry up the capability set of this amazing partner ecosystem. When we marry that up with what the customer's trying to achieve, we're unstoppable. So if you think about these digital imperatives, they're really quite linked to all of the challenges that we see in the world today that are relative to digital perseverance and helping customers rise to the occasion. If you can help a customer migrate to the cloud and create that flywheel, that financial flywheel and that innovation flywheel by saving them money with cloud scale economics, you can unlock innovation. If you can help their developers become more productive, you can, of course, accelerate the pace of innovation. Data is at the core of every supply chain and sustainability strategy, and helping customers unify their data and reason over it with artificial intelligence drives that outcome. The future of work is all about collaborative business processes, not just voice, video, and chat, but really creating the immersive experiences that we can create together across teams, across Viva and Viva Sales, and the next generation of innovation that's going to come from that product portfolio. Like never before, we have the opportunity to help customers really drive the future of how they think about navigating these uncertain times. And of course, at the bottom line, creating a cybersecurity strategy for our customers that helps them operate securely and safely in these uncertain times. So the opportunity for us in the market is truly amazing. And at the core of what we deliver is the Microsoft Cloud and our solution areas. I think Satya spent a really good amount of time yesterday and did a great job taking all of you through the opportunity by solution area to come together. And in each category, we are in fact best of suite. If you think what we can offer about what we can offer in modern work, we have a capability set that frankly is bar none the most comprehensive in the industry, and you can deliver that for our customers. You can expand on that and add value to that and deliver like never before, because you can enable a customer to do more with less. Let me explain what I mean by that. Look, customers are looking at a litany of technologies out there today. And in the past, they've had the luxury of being able to select best of breed and wire it together. That's a luxury that, frankly, is not going to be afforded in today's economy and in today's world. So we have to help them with a best of suite approach, consolidating and enabling a future that's integrated. And you can help deliver that across every facet of the Microsoft Cloud. Look, the Microsoft Cloud is designed to build horizontal capability that you can extend. Whether we're talking, again, about modern work or cloud infrastructure or our business applications portfolio, there's an opportunity for ISVs to build upon that, to deliver vertical value. There's an opportunity for systems integrators to take that technology core and deliver the solution that the customer needs. And there's an opportunity for our cloud solution providers to aggregate those services at scale. Because if there's any part of the economy that's going to suffer the most in these times, it's going to be small business, it's going to be our corporate accounts, and we need that channel ecosystem to be alive and vibrant and delivering value at scale like never before. Look, we've designed the Microsoft Cloud to be comprehensive, but it is also open, because we never, ever are going to assume that here at Microsoft that we're going to provide everything a customer needs. In fact, we want to provide the foundation for what customers need so that you can build upon that. We're open, and we work together with partners, even if they happen to have an overlapping portion of the portfolio. And to add to that, just sort of make a statement about that, or give you an example that is a testament to our commitment to openness and working with partners of all kinds. These two logos that you see on the screen are frankly two that I never thought I would ever see together if it weren't for my own LinkedIn profile. But in all seriousness, we're very happy to announce an expanded partnership with Oracle. Like never before, you're going to be able to run the Oracle database service connected to Azure in a seamless and integrated fashion. You're going to be able to run applications on the Azure platform and connect back to the Oracle database service, and we expect that partners are going to enjoy a rich opportunity of bringing those solutions to life for customers. But don't just take that from me. Take it from Satya and Larry. They had an opportunity to come together and record a video message for all of you.
Hi, Satya. Great to be here.
Thanks so much, Larry, for being here and for the partnership. We are very excited to announce this next step in our collaboration together. As you know, we are seeing customers in every industry accelerate the migration of their most mission-critical applications to the cloud. Every customer I speak with is focused on aligning their IT investments to scale with demand, and moving to the cloud allows them to just do that. And it's all about helping them improve time to value, increase agility, as well as lower costs. 2 years ago, we created a first-of-its-kind offering to help our customers use the best-of-breed capabilities from Microsoft and Oracle in a single solution. And now we're making it even easier, launching this new experience that streamlines and simplifies deployment even further. Everything from cross-cloud network setup to identity management. Once deployed, customers will be able to launch and manage the Oracle services they use every day from Azure, so that they can manage their apps and data as a single solution, run their most important apps across our cloud platforms seamlessly.
Yeah, I think we're both Oracle and Microsoft are excited about this whole concept of multi-cloud. That is interconnecting both Microsoft Azure and Oracle OCI, Oracle Cloud, and you stay in the Azure console, and you can take that Oracle database, that Oracle Autonomous Database, and run Power BI against it for analytics, accessing Microsoft services as if they were in Oracle.
Yeah, that's absolutely right, Larry. And that's what's so great about our partnership, is that our customers don't need to do any complex re-architecting, re-platforming to take advantage of both our company's services. I think take, for example, customers who are moving tier 1 mission-critical apps to Azure, which are connected to a high-performance Oracle database service like Exadata. They can then take advantage of Azure services such as AI and analytics for deeper insights. And in fact, hundreds of customers today in every industry, from life sciences to manufacturing to retail, are already running their production workloads across both our cloud platforms. So with that, Larry, do you want to share what you're hearing from customers?
Well, customers are very excited about this because customers like choices. Now you have the choices. Now it's easy to migrate from on-premise to the cloud. Now it's easiest to pick the best persistent data store with the best analytic tool and use them together, regardless of who the supplier is. Customers like that.
That's right. And it's also a great opportunity for our partners to help customers run their most important Oracle apps and databases with Azure as they work to speed their cloud migration journeys. We have collaborated for decades to help our customers use technologies like Windows Server and Oracle databases together. And this partnership really extends that work to the cloud. Bottom line is, we are both very focused on addressing the tough business and technical challenges of our customers, and that's what we're going to do together.
I'd like to take a moment to thank you, Satya, to inviting me to this exciting event. And we're looking forward to living with Microsoft in a multi-cloud world.
Thanks so much, Larry.
We're excited about our expanded partnership with Oracle, and we think you will be too, and our customers are going to really appreciate you coming together to deliver solutions in a cross-cloud, multi-cloud way. Look, I think it's a great example that just highlights the Microsoft cloud, the fact that it's the most comprehensive, trusted cloud in the industry, the cloud that helps customers do more with less, and the most open cloud in the industry that enables innovation for all of you across our partner ecosystem to build upon the Microsoft cloud to deliver more for customers so that we can help them achieve more together. I see the Microsoft cloud as a set of horizontal building blocks. They really are, in fact, the foundation for how we compose industry value. Our industry clouds are built on top of the Microsoft cloud, and we're working hard to integrate a portfolio of ISVs and SaaS companies on top of our industry cloud to deliver even further value by industry across financial services, healthcare, manufacturing, and many others. We're really excited about the opportunity to work with you here. And I see this a bit as a layer cake, if you will, because if you think about it, we create the Microsoft cloud at the foundation. We build our industry clouds on top of that. We have vertical value from our partner ecosystem that further extends our industry clouds, all so that you, across the partner ecosystem, can help deliver digital transformation for our customers. We've even reshaped our organization to support this and be more aligned with the partner ecosystem moving forward. Nick Parker's new industry and partner sales organization is the group that houses our industry leaders globally. They work with our industry sales teams from around the world. They also work with our partner teams. And so that as we recruit ISVs and we recruit SaaS companies, and we work hard to integrate your portfolio with ours and take it to market, the sales teams and the partner teams are working side by side so that we can deliver value in an organized way and make sure that we plan for a future that delivers more for customers. Similarly, our industry solutions team under Omar Abash is designed to help you all prime digital transformation engagements, to help you further extend industry value and help you further extend value across our solution areas. We're really working hard to come together to deliver this industry value by vertical like never before. And we've organized our teams around the world in Microsoft Customer and Partner Solutions, all 65,000 folks strong, in an industry-oriented way to work with you to deliver value for customers. But don't just take that from me. Let's take it from customers. I believe in keeping customers at the core of everything we do, listening to their needs, making sure that we consult them and help them wield technology like never before, inspire and design the next, and then further iteratively refine with them and making sure that technology is serving them to the best of their abilities. We have 3 awesome customers to join you here live in Microsoft Studios today across financial services, retail, and manufacturing. And my awesome leaders are going to take you through exactly what we're doing with them in the ecosystem. We're going to start with Bill Borden, who leads financial services globally. Bill, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Judson.
Really excited to have you, and really excited to have you share the story of Manulife. So I'll hand it over to you, my friend.
Terrific, thank you. The importance of the financial services industry to our global economy was never more on display than during the uncertainty of the pandemic. It's amazing to note that with 90+% of employees quickly shifting to working remote, banks, capital markets, and insurance companies did function remarkably well. Now, as the industry looks forward, the next challenge is how we move into this new era of opportunities with hybrid work. For financial services institutions, empowering a hybrid workforce with a modern collaboration toolset, inspiring creativity, and providing an enhanced set of digital customer experiences will be key to differentiating success. From Teams and Microsoft Teams Rooms to Microsoft 365 to Viva Insights, today's hybrid work solutions are helping organizations connect and enable their front, middle, and back office workforce to move from remote work to hybrid work at scale and with confidence. Manulife is leading the way in this transition. With over 37,000 employees across 17 countries serving over 33 million customers worldwide, Manulife provides financial advice, insurance, and wealth management solutions for individuals, groups, and institutions. I'm excited to be here with Seamus Weiland to discuss Manulife's visionary approach to hybrid work. Seamus, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Bill.
All right, so let's jump right in. Let's get started. Look, the pandemic has changed the way that we are going to work and collaborate forever. And so let's go back to the start. Let's go back to March 2020. Can you share with us how you and your leadership team were thinking about your remote work journey?
Yeah, Bill, I think it was March 12th of 2020, and our executive leadership team was meeting about, are we all going to work from home? And they're looking at me, the CIO, saying, are we ready? And of course, there's only one answer to that question, of course. And I thought about our relationship with Microsoft and the power of cloud. But I got to tell you, when we came up on Monday with all of our employees functioning very seamlessly on a cutover to work from home, that was a relief moment. But we didn't stop there. our employees really embraced the technology at all levels because it was designed around them and it had feature upgrades and enhancements. And for me to watch our executive leadership team and our board really embrace this technology that was designed around them, it was a great feeling. In our meetings, they were structured, disciplined, and they were empowered by the technology. We weren't just surviving, we were thriving.
Wow, and I can hear the tense remembering of how you were doing that, right? And thinking about the technology and how you move forward. Now you're moving into thriving, right? You've moved into thriving successfully. So share with us a little bit about the strategies that you've implemented and how you made the right tool decisions to actually support your employees for not only being productive, but also flexible.
Yeah, Bill, I think right now we're going through another massive change, and we're just at the beginning of what does the future of work look like. And at Manulife, we believe in the power of being together, but also the flexibility that people need in their lives, and the technology allows for that. What we really like about the Teams and Teams Room vision is it aligns with our cultures and values, leveling the playing field, right? So you can join a meeting from anywhere, anytime, any device, but not just join the meeting, be fully immersed in it and be a full participant of it. And the technology enables that flexibility. But Bill, it doesn't stop there. This isn't about video conferencing. Teams is a place that we're hanging out, we're collaborating together, and it has to be, and it brings together everything Microsoft has, but that's also not good enough. We need to have it bring together all of the best technologies and have them integrate seamlessly, because we believe this is the place where we're going to collaborate and think and work together on behalf of our customers.
Wow, so where you hang out in that platform. Wow, okay. So you mentioned thinking about the future of work, right? So let's talk about that. Remote, in-person, hybrid. So tell us how you're monitoring how your modern work tools are impacting your employee workforce and how the evolving behaviors of wellness are also impacting your employee workforce.
Yeah, Bill, I think, again, we're at the beginning of a journey about the future of work, and that has to be informed by feedback from our employees, but also a rich set of data. And Viva Insights allows us to mine all of the transactions that are going on across the company and make them into meaningful insights about our meetings, our collaboration habits, duration of meetings, such that our meetings and our getting together is purposeful, impactful, and has the maximum outcome. And we couldn't do that across the scale we're talking about without a platform like Viva Insights, combined again with our employee surveys. But that's not enough. You've got to take the feedback from employees and take this data and continuously improve to serve our employees who are serving our customers.
No, that's great. So a platform, feedback loop, data, how it foundationally is part of the core of your culture around how you want to create collaboration in the future of work. Seamus, thanks so much for sharing your learnings. Outstanding. We look forward to continuing to working with you, of course, in close partnership.
Thank you.
And now, over to Shelley.
All right, well, thanks, Bill. Cybersecurity is the bedrock of any true digital strategy. But like any foundation, even a single crack can create damage and weaken support. Today, data is everywhere. Retail and consumer goods companies must secure everything, from those IoT sensors in their factories to employee devices across a hybrid workforce to customer profiles and preferences. Keeping data secure across a growing footprint of environments and endpoints is more complex than ever. And while the pandemic has spurred the growth of e-commerce, it has also accelerated the rate of cyber threats and increased the risk of data and infrastructure vulnerabilities. Modern retail and consumer goods organizations need an integrated and comprehensive security and compliance strategy to manage their risk, protect and govern sensitive data, and respond to the regulatory requirements that are ever changing. Grupo Bimbo, who you might know as Oro Wheat Bread, or Entenmann's Donuts, or my family favorite, Sara Lee Pound Cake, is one of the world's largest prepared food companies in the world, operating 196 bakery plants across 33 countries and managing a distribution network of over 56,000 routes across the globe. Today, I'm here with Juan Pajón from Grupo Bimbo, Senior Vice President of Global Business Technology. Juan, buenos dias, muchas gracias.
Helen, I love to see your happiness in your face when you talk about our products.
Well, it's so fun to have you here, and I understand you have come straight from Cozumel, interrupted a vacation to be with us, and we're so incredibly grateful.
No, thanks for the invite.
To have you here. So the Security Foundation, the landscape, cybersecurity, it's ever-changing. The threats are increasing globally. You have this incredibly distributed workforce. How are you thinking about collaboration with all your remote workers from your factories in this context for cybersecurity?
Now, yeah, you mentioned cybersecurity is everyone's job, everyone's responsibility, from our CEO to our newest associate. And for that, we are working in two important things. I mean, not only deploying the right tools, the right platforms, artificial intelligence, but also working in our associates in the awareness, because they are the first line of defense in that sense. The complex environment you were mentioning has pushed some of our what we knew about the perimeter in the past. So in the past, perimeter was our access to the internet while we were working in our offices. Now that has been pushed to the edge. And now it's the devices in the hands of our workers, our associates, working remotely, mainly from home. And not only that, because if you add to the equation that we have been growing a lot in our digital transformation in our industrial sites.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of technology being pushed to our bakeries. So that's a very important area, and every CPG in the world, and we are certainly do it, paying attention to how we grow also in the cybersecurity space for our supply chain, our value chain in our bakeries and in industrial sites.
You're absolutely right. I hear it from CPGs all the time, which is just this large and complex organization. We're obviously here at Inspire, and we have so many partners that are part of this transformation with us, from White Hat to PwC to Synexus to Megessa. They're all here. And so how do you think about just the managing the platforms and tools across this complex, could be complex, network of partners and providers?
And I really thank Microsoft partnership in that sense. So we are working together really hard on setting the foundational pieces for our cybersecurity strategy. For instance, one of the we fully leverage our the Microsoft Security Integrated Platform. So that is giving us two things: a very simple way to do this administration and management of this set of tools, but it's also helping us to lower our total cost of ownership, which is really important. Yeah. So, for instance, this set of tools and platforms are our foundational rocks for our Zero Trust program, and also for our overall cybersecurity strategy. So while, and it's not only on the traditional Microsoft 365 embedded features or our Azure cloud infrastructure that we are using extensively, but we have a big challenge as technology leads. We need to keep growing in our ambition to protect our assets and our information while we still provide an excellent user experience.
Yeah, there's not a CPG I talk to that's not trying to bring down cost and simplify the execution. So it's great to be on this journey with you. So another part of our journey is your innovation and growth around your data. Yes. And I remember our CEO co-innovation session. Tell us a little bit more about how you're securing your data.
Okay, data is a fundamental piece for our future ambition, not only from a digital transformation aspect, but how we want to evolve our business. For that, Microsoft Security and Microsoft Compliance platform are helping us to control, to manage when, where, and how we access and we use that data. It's important for us to automatize how we identify, how we classify, and how we safeguard that data. And we are going to be, we are working together in that space really hard, and it's not going to It's going to be a long road, but we are actually really happy of having you along this way.
We're in it together. So, okay, last question. I can't let you go. You have been one of the early adopters of our Cloud for Sustainability. Grupo Bimbo has made a commitment to be carbon neutral by 2050. Just tell us quickly, how's it going?
So we are really proud to be selected as one of the companies, global companies, to co-develop Cloud for Sustainability with you guys. So we are bringing together our expertise in that area that is really extensive with your engineers and your expertise. We are now focusing on working on our carbon emissions, so Scope 1, Scope 2, and Scope 3. That's the first part of our MVP. It's going really well. The team is really excited because it's going to help us to monitor and to have a clear idea on where we are in that sense. And then we are moving forward on very important topics for us, which is energy, water, food waste, social, and also nutrition. So we are going to have a very complete product, and we are really proud about the work we're doing together.
We're so proud. Juan, it's so fantastic to be your trusted partner. I love how you talk about security being proactive versus reactive, and it's just a privilege to have you here today. Thank you so much for being here with us.
It's my pleasure. Thank you very much for the invite.
Thank you. Okay, now over to you, Alyssa.
Thank you, Shelley. Let's start with a question we get all the time. What exactly is the metaverse? The reality is there are probably a dozen different answers to that question, but we at Microsoft believe the metaverse represents a paradigm shift in how people will work, live, and play, all by blending the physical and digital worlds. And this shift is enabled by a set of technologies that allow for persistent digital representations connected to all facets of the real world: people, places, things, and even processes. With all of this, it's clear the metaverse is the next generation of compute platforms. But the question after what is the metaverse is, why should I care? And there are three dimensions to that answer. The first, which is what always comes to mind, is play, how gaming blends physical and digital. The second is how we work together to create more immersive experiences in a hybrid world. And the third, which many organizations haven't yet considered, is the industrial metaverse, which is the ability to simulate, predict, and automate virtually any operation. And this is done using real-time data to create digital representations of systems, automating key business processes, and using machine learning to move from reactive to proactive. The industrial metaverse has the potential to solve some of the world's most difficult challenges across supply chain resiliency, business efficiency, and global sustainability. It's a great example of how we can help customers achieve the potential of the industrial metaverse is Coca-Cola HBC Austria, one of Coca-Cola's most innovative bottling partners. And I'm thrilled that we've invited Gabriela Bergler to join us to share how we can talk about her organization and how they're approaching this opportunity. Gabby, it's so nice to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
So let's start where I just left off, which is the industrial metaverse. And I'd love for you to tell our audience what CCH is doing in this area to actually, address the supply chain issues that we're seeing and address global sustainability as well.
Yeah. As you can imagine, sustainability is a very important aspect of our business as well. Mm-hmm. And we also made commitment that by 2040, we will be net zero across the whole value chain. It's really important.
And it's pretty aspirational.
Yeah. It is. But it is not just only a commitment. We have a very robust action plan also behind that. And there are many activities in action. And one is the digital twin for the manufacturing for our lines. And here we were approached, I think it was in December by Microsoft. And for me, it was like, okay, making such a huge pilot for digital twin within 12 weeks. I was quite skeptical about that. But actually, it really turned out very well. And I would like to stop here because I would like to show you what we have built. And for that, I have invited Morgan Winter, who is going to show you what this is all about. Morgan, please.
Very excited.
Hi everyone, I'm excited to join you today to show you our custom HoloLens application leveraging Microsoft Mesh to visualize CCH's bottling facility in Edestall, Austria. This immersive digital twin helps gain visibility across production lines and puts all of the different elements into one single view. So if you give me a second here to start the app, let me dive in. So if you can see here, we have a full view of the A3 line represented from Edestall, Austria. And if I click on each of these individual elements, you can actually see real-time IoT sensor data coming off of them, which is really helpful for the people on the lines because it runs 24/7, so maintenance staff gets real-time insights. But if I actually take a couple steps back, what's really exciting is I can give you a better view, calling it an AI assistant to run a potential data simulation.
Single view improves the ability to make data-driven decisions. Here we can see the current overall output of energy, water, and CO2.
So this AI assistant was created using Azure Bot Framework's neural text-to-speech, as well as various performance capturing tools. Not only is she bringing real-time insights, but she's taking this structured and unstructured data, she's telling it to us in real time, and can give us actions to take on top of those insights. So, assistant, show alerts.
You have an alert on one of the elements. Showing it now. Here is a comparison of CO2 emissions with energy usage. In this view, we see the correlation between energy consumption, the operating state of the machines, and CO2 emissions. Lowering temperature and pressure settings could reduce energy consumption by 9%.
So now that we have these data-driven recommendations, we can go back to the various teams and stakeholders and meet with them either in Mesh or Teams and discuss these data-driven recommendations and try to optimize operations even further. So back to you, Gabby.
Thank you, Morgan. So we really have amazing results. I mean, with this prototype, we were achieving 9% of energy savings. And that is equal to 70 tons of reduction of CO2. And that's just one line. Imagine if we are going to go further with it. And we are planning for more than 17 lines, and that across our organization, across the plants. And also, not only that we are going to do that, we are looking also into other use cases like reduction of changeover times, water conservation, performance, operational performance losses, things like that.
I mean, absolutely phenomenal to see. And, you know, I know you mentioned this all happened in 12 weeks. Yeah. I mean, the results that you just talked about are incredible. But I'd love to, because we've been partners for a long time, and this wasn't our first sort of entry into helping CCH. I think you've been doing some really innovative things with technology to empower your frontline workers and really build that digital resiliency that we've talked about. I'd love to hear a little bit more and for you to share with our audience what you've been doing.
Yeah. So especially as also us in Austria, the pandemic, for example, hit us, it was quite easy to send home our office population because we were using Microsoft Teams, OneDrive, and all these tools. So for that, it was easy. But on the other side, we have production, we have warehouses. It is definitely not possible to send these people home. Right. So they had to work on and they had to do their tasks in the production. But also for safety reasons, we had to do some points of doing some distances just to keep them safe. And there was then one example of doing virtual plant tours, or there was this face-to-face meeting we are normally having for the shift handovers from one shift to another. Normally they're face-to-face. Not possible anymore because we had to keep them separate. So we are also using Teams and telling the people, okay, what worked in the last shift, what were some issues, and doing this kind of operation and handovers as well. So that was for resilience. But Also, we drove, of course, innovation. One great example is our business performance management system called Edge, which we were developing together with Fractal. And this is also built on Power BI.
Right.
And here you have to imagine, and I think it's quite clear to the audience, normally if you have this monthly and weekly reviews, you go out there, collect all the data for these reviews, you go there and put them all on a spreadsheet, on Excel sheets together, and that normally takes an army just to prepare for this. Yeah. And now it's one click. You have all the data there based above. Yeah, it's really great. And also we are working more like our citizen developer program. Normally the people are all dependent, that there are analysts and developers creating their Power Apps and creating their reports. Now with our program, we are educating our business people to do it themselves.
I love that.
Absolutely. It is really great. And up to now, I think we have over 2,000 apps already developed by these business people.
And we always talk about giving the tools to those closest to the problem, and that's exactly what you have done.
Yes.
Gabby, thank you so much. We talk a lot about what's possible with technology and how you build digital resiliency. What you have done has actually brought this to life. So not only, I think, with the aspirational goals of being a sustainable organization, but then also empowering the people within your organization and making the overall organization more efficient. So it's just a phenomenal, phenomenal thing to partner with you. And thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And I think really we're getting started. When we talk about the industrial metaverse, technologies like digital twins, AI, mesh, our business applications, immersive experiences, these are all things that can be combined to really solve the challenges at hand across supply chain and sustainability. And so there is so much opportunity ahead, not only today, but also in the future. So thank you so much, Gabby, for being here. And Judson, over to you.
Wow, that happened fast. I was just settling in to enjoy my Entenmann's donut and my Diet Coke here, and I had no idea that I was going to be coming back on so fast. And Seamus, I'm sure, will give me a call about my life insurance policy a little bit later today. Look, in all seriousness, I hope that you got from that presentation and that set of presentations that our partners are key to our industry strategy. Our industry strategy is so key to delivering success for our customers in a way that matters most to them, whether it be empowering the future of work in the highly regulated financial services industry, or enabling cyber-secure retail operations, or how the industrial metaverse helps Coca-Cola bring their products to market more effectively and more efficiently than ever before. Microsoft and our partners are making it happen, and making it happen at a time when our customers really need us to deliver. The industrial metaverse has so much opportunity for us if you think about it. If you make anything or you move anything, we can simulate it infinitely in the cloud before you make it or before you move it, and deliver better products more effectively, more efficiently, more sustainably than ever before. It's just a great example of how our partners can bring technology to life for our customers. So look, I am very excited about this future, very excited about the market opportunity that is in front of us here, and our opportunity to rise to our mission and rise to our purpose, Microsoft and our partners, empowering every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more. But now I want to spend some time talking about how we're investing in this next fiscal year to help you all deliver. We're investing in our business because it's fundamentally sound. And we're investing in our partner ecosystem because you're critical to how we deliver value to our customers. There are 5 principles that I unveiled to my team last week at MCAP Start, our sales kickoff, that will guide how we drive these investments this next fiscal year so that we can deliver more value to customers. We're at our best when we operate at scale, we surround our customers with great resources, subject matter expertise, and we take technology and make it the servant of a fantastic outcome that a customer is trying to deliver. So our first principle is that we're going to remain customer obsessed, and we're rolling out a new sales academy to help teach the mastering of the craft of modern selling, applying technology in a consultative way to deliver outcomes that matter. The second thing we're doing to help remain customer obsessed is we're rolling out a new customer engagement methodology, which I'll share more with you about in just a moment. Regional skill at scale is our second principle, and this is a critical investment category for us because we are literally adding thousands of resources to the regions around the world to work with all of you across the partner ecosystem to help deliver more for our customers. Because again, we're at our best when we surround our customers with people that can help. Knowledgeable experts across our technology solution areas, knowledgeable experts by industry, and people that can work with partners to help deliver integrated value. So we're adding thousands of folks into the regions to support our customers like never before. Our third principle is to focus on growth and share. And not just Microsoft's growth, but your growth across the partner ecosystem and the growth of our customers. And you just saw from Shelly and Bill and Alyssa how we bring that growth to life by industry. So each of our areas around the world are choosing industries that matter most to their geographies, across financial services, across healthcare, across retail, across manufacturing, and also our public sector industries and digital natives. We're going to invest in digital natives like never before in FY23, and we're counting on all of you to help really ignite the future of innovation with those startups and that entire ecosystem. We'll be rewarded together by increased share, because I said earlier, the Microsoft Cloud is the cloud that helps customers do more with less. And so, frankly, in even a challenged economy, we stand to have more opportunity than ever before. Digital first is our fourth principle, and I'm really excited about this one because it's going to bring enormous scale to our channel ecosystem. We're literally wiring together how we drive digital marketing, digital sales, and digital nurture, and feeding it into the channel ecosystem so we drive more pipeline, more opportunity by solution area around the world for all of you to help engage with customers more. And finally, we're going to simplify and optimize. And let's just be clear about this for a moment. This is going to be a journey for us. We're going to focus on it this year. We're going to focus on it next year, and probably the year after that. There's amazing work being done by all of you around the world, and we just want to make it easier to do that amazing work, be easier to do business at Microsoft, and we'll share more about our plans to help the partner ecosystem with you as an ongoing basis throughout this fiscal year. So I want to talk now a little bit more about the customer engagement methodology in particular, because it's really important for you. Look, there's going to be training on this. There's going to be content, so you don't have to think of this as your only shot at trying to understand our new customer engagement methodology. But this is new and live and now, and we've rolled it out effective immediately. And so it's how we operate. I think of partners as an extension of everything we do at Microsoft, from how we build product to how we sell product to how we deliver product. And so you understanding how we expect to be able to engage is super critical out of the gates here. Look, it's a consultative methodology because, once again, we're at our best when we make technology serve business outcomes. So we start by listening and consulting and trying to understand the situational fluency of what a customer is trying to navigate in their industry and their line of work and what matters most to them. We then inspire and design the next by leveraging the Microsoft Cloud across all of our solution areas and all of your assets across the partner ecosystem to really bring the best of what technology can deliver. Then we have a moment where we empower and activate the next level of engagement with our customers to enable them to empower and achieve within their organization. This is a moment where we will sign a strategic agreement together with a customer and really lay out the framework for multi-horizon engagement. The next step on the wheel is super important. It's where we help a customer realize value. And this is really where we want depth engagement with our partner ecosystem to make sure that we deliver on the promises that we make to our customers. And then ongoing in the life cycle, we manage and we optimize their environment so that we can inspire the next. I want you to think of this as a flywheel of innovation and continuous value that we deliver together in a design in and consume through way so that we can bring technology to life for our customers like never before. Again, help them navigate uncertainty through continued and accelerated innovation and help them become digitally perseverant. So I'm really excited about what lies ahead for us in FY23, and I'm really excited about working with all of you across the partner ecosystem. I have one final story to share with you because to me, it's very inspiring to see what it means to be able to come together. I've used the word ecosystem a lot, and to me, this final story really helps exemplify what it means to come together across an ecosystem and the power that it can have to truly make a difference. We talk about empowering customers across all industries through the unique value of the Microsoft Cloud, but we do it for one and only one reason, and that is to make a difference and make a difference in the world and out at scale. This next story, when my team shared it with me for the first time, I asked, who's the customer? Mostly because it seemed like there were so many people benefiting from the work that this partner, Judson, has done in Indonesia. And I think you'll be inspired because the team came back to me and said, Judson, the customer is the planet Earth. And so for us to be able to make a difference at scale, make a difference in the things that matter most to the world, I think you'll agree that this inspires the next. Look, thank you. Thank you for everything you do across the partner ecosystem. We couldn't be more excited, thrilled, proud, and privileged to be able to work with all of you. Let's have a fantastic next fiscal year together.
Gotong royong in Indonesia means working together, and that has never been more true in the heart of sustainability.
Platra Indonesia is a true icon of Indonesian hospitality company. We have the great responsibility to have Indonesia to achieve these carbon goals.
Gojek is Southeast Asia's leading on-demand platform, focusing on ride-hailing, logistics, and food delivery services. We're looking to decarbonize all of our operations and support our millions of partners to be able to make that shift with us.
Indonesians have long been designated one of the best destinations of the world, but tourism generates 8% of global carbon emissions. We have the leadership to change tourism into a green economy, but we need the participations of the incoming tourists.
Carbon measuring is something really new for Indonesia, and therefore we need a special company and tool to do it by way of technology.
Judson is focusing on the mitigation and adaptation of climate change by using technology. We invite individuals and organizations, government, private sectors, local communities to be involved in carbon offset simply by calculating the amount of carbon footprint that they produce and balance it by planting or adopting trees.
We're working with the Judson to give the tourists opportunities to be more responsible.
So every guest can measure and reduce this carbon footprint.
To provide our users with opportunities to offset for every ride that they take.
By working together, we can complement each other to achieve the goals.
We are partnering with local NGOs, local farmers, local communities to execute and monitor the trees planting project and to measure the progress of the actions to achieve their goals.
In the last 3 months alone, we've planted 49,000 trees to be offset.
I want our partnership with Judson to have long-lasting impact in the years to come. So, fingers crossed.